My name is not Miriam today. My name is Chanel. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am super excited to be reviewing Charlotte Tilbury's latest collection, Eye Color Magic for different eye colors. I have the collection that's meant for brown eyes and it is in a poppin' shade of blue. So I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna create this look that you see on my eyes and basically give this collection a verdict at the end. Is it worth your time and money? We're gonna dissect it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna compare it to some other products that I've used before that are very similar. Expect the truth and nothing but the truth, so help us make up God's team truth. That said, remember to subscribe if you aren't already. Hit that notification bell so you can see all of my Wednesdays and Sundays videos. Let's get to this video. Charlotte Tilbury new Eye Color Magic for brown eyes. Is she worth it? We have a new Eye Color Magic collection from Charlotte Tilbury. We have one for hazel eyes, one for green eyes, one for brown eyes, and one for blue eyes. Each one of these collections is supposed to complement and contrast the actual eye color that you have. The collection that I have here in front of me is the one for my brown eyes, and it's also the most popular one. I've noticed that in all of Charlotte Tilbury's promos, this is the model that is sort of leading. Let's face it, the collection for brown eyes is just the most vibrant one. I am obsessed with blue eyeshadow. There's cat hair in my eyes, as always. I'm just pulling up some facts here. With the Make Brown Eyes Sparkle collection, we are attempting to make them look more amber, and in it we have the new Super Blue eyeshadow palette, $53. This is an eyeshadow quad. Charlotte Tilbury has been making these eyeshadow quads since the beginning of her makeup brand journey. In the brown eye collection, we also have a dual-ended pencil with a super blue metallic on one end and a super blue matte on the other end. I quite love Charlotte Tilbury's eye pencils. I think they're really great quality. This one is $30. They are sold separately. In today's video, I'm also going to be using the Feline Flick Quick Fine Line Shoto pen. I have it in brown and also in black. Each one of these is $30. And I also have the classic powder pencil, which is basically just a regular sharpenable pencil. I am specifically going to concentrate on this collection for brown eyes because, as luck would have it, I have brown eyes. And as luck would have it, brown eyes are the most popular eyes in the universe. Oh, but before I go on, someone actually requested that I do a comparison between the Victoria Beckham blue eyeshadow quad and Charlotte Tilbury's blue eyeshadow quad. Victoria Beckham's is right here. This one is actually $54, so the price is super duper similar. Only difference between these two eyeshadows is that almost all of the Victoria Beckham shadows are on the matte side. They have a slight satin finish, but they do not have this metallic, very sparkly blue or bronze in it. So although they look similar, although they're both quads, the prices are very similar. I would say these two quads are very different. I did do a tutorial and a review using this particular eyeshadow palette. I will link the video up here for you guys, also in the description, so you can check it out. And then after watching this video, you let me know which blue eye look you like better. Okay? Deal. So now that I've said all that, let's start from the top. I already have my foundation on. Today I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I'm also wearing her powder. I am wearing my Tarte Shape Tape today. After testing out the Pat McGrath for a while, I realized that Shape Tape is still just a little bit better for my skin type, so I decided to go back to it. I'm that loyal. All right, Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer as always and per usual. I heard really great things about the brown eye collection, so I have really high hopes. The only thing is, whenever there's only 4 eyeshadows, I get just a little bit thrown off. I am someone who uses a minimum of 4 eyeshadows for like a really barely there everyday look. So in order for me to make it pop, I kind of have to think about what I want to do first. This is just a little bit perplexing to me and it feels limiting. I will admit I'm not a lover of quad palettes. I just feel like they're cute, but it's really only one look in here. There's really no variety. And I mean, for $3, that's mighty expensive for one look. What I'm gonna do is look at this pretty box here and try to get some inspo. I don't want to copy this look exactly, but it's just so good. It's so cool looking. Maybe I should copy this look. I'm gonna start out with the lightest shade and I'm gonna highlight all of my points of interest. Not really sure why I'm doing it this way, but again, a quad is just forcing me to work differently. It's forcing me to work sort of backwards and build up my look that way. The mirror in this quad is really good quality though. I'm literally literally going to use this mirror as my main mirror. Also going to highlight underneath the brow bone, which I already chiseled out with Benefit's brow highlighting crayon. I'm definitely reminding myself of someone with this hair. Lee said it was Shakira. I think it's someone else. Comment below and let me know what you think. This is my quarantine hair. Honestly, this is a ponytail, and it's so easy to get this hair to look kind of half decent with just one of these clip-on ponytails. And now that my hair has grown out so much and you barely even see my highlights, I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. I've never dyed my own hair. I don't know how to do it. That's just giving me so much anxiety. So the fact that I have a whole bunch of these clip-on ponytails from insert name here is kind of saving my videos, sorta. But if you guys have really long hair and if you need to cut it, I do have an amazing video on how to cut your own hair. I will link it up here and down there for you guys. I even noticed that ever since the coronavirus situation, this video's views have really skyrocketed. So I guess a lot of people are searching for ways to do their hair at home, braid their hair at home, cut their hair at home. But luckily, I have that type of content for you. Next thing I'm gonna do is use the same brush, and I'm going to apply this bronzy shade all over the inner portion of my lid. Wow, this one is really, really, really great. It applies, it adheres, it sticks, and it delivers that pigment. Bit of fallout here, I'm not mad at it. Wow, really, really impressive. So right now, as you can see, I haven't added the pop. I'm just sort of defining my eye shape. I'm defining my lid and separating it from my crease. And I'm staying within the harmonious shades that are similar to my eye color, which is why it's looking very monochromatic right now. But hold on, wait for it. The whole purpose of this video is to make brown eyes pop while reviewing this new palette and concept. That's good for now. I'm gonna take a little fluffy brush, Morphe M514, and just diffuse a little bit right here in the border between the shimmery champagne color and the shimmery bronze. I think it's really smart for Charlotte to include a shimmery blue and also a matte blue. And I would say for a very blue, vibrant, smoky look, you really only need one matte eyeshadow. So it's clever for her to include a matte navy sort of color. I like this concept. So far, so good. Next up, I'm gonna grab this dual-ended pencil. I'm gonna use the matte side. I'm gonna sort of pull my eye towards the temple, and starting at the outer corner, I'm gonna etch out a wing. Love that. Do the same thing on the other side. Good enough. Next, I'm gonna take my Wayne Goss 07 brush, and if you haven't seen my video about brushes, about the best brushes and about my favorite brushes and how I use them, I'm going to link that video up here and down in the description as well, because it was such a good and such an informative video. And in this video, I listed all the brushes that I reach for on the regular, like the brush that I'm using now, and basically I showed you why it's superior to all the rest. I'm just gonna use very, very, very gentle strokes to blend that out. Next, I'm gonna take the same liner and run it through the top lash line, just to the center of the lid. And again, gently blend it out. Now I'm ready for some blue sparkle. I'm ready to make this eye look pop. Do we have a clean brush in my stash? We do have a clean brush in the stash. Royal Langnickel SG170 brush, basically just a flat eyeshadow brush, or maybe it's for concealer. I'm gonna pick up this very shimmery, very vibrant, looking like very pigmented blue, and I'm gonna start stamping that to the center of the lid, on top of that liner, and also kind of along that wing. Now my lid is very, very, very narrow, as you can see, and I'm not really going past my lid just yet. I'm staying close under the fold, just adding that nice pop. Fallout as can be expected with the blue eyeshadow, but it's sticking and it's adding that pop that I was looking for. I'm gonna use my finger just to see if there's any difference. All right, didn't really see a drastic difference with my finger. Yes, the eyeshadow applies, it adheres well, but it does the same thing with the brush. And if I can use a brush instead of my finger, I will always gravitate to using a brush instead of my finger, especially nowadays. Wash those hands, people, don't forget. Next up, I'm gonna take my super tiny and precise Wayne Goss 05 brush. This one's basically just a really tiny looking crease brush and also a blending brush, but it's very versatile. I'm gonna dip it into the matte blue eyeshadow. I'm gonna start adding some smoke right here, right within my fold. I'm gonna start adding it and packing it on in the area that I kind of want to recede, which is right here. But then I'm also gradually going to pull it out towards that wing. I don't know if you guys can see on the back, but there's literally a little chart that tells you what each of the colors is for, and the matte blue is for the smoking out. amount. I'm gonna use these colors as recommended. This blue is super vibrant. I would say it's probably my favorite eyeshadow color so far out of the quad. I've never seen a matte blue this pigmented before. Definitely adding the smoke that I was looking for, and it's giving me that darkness and also that control. This is a great shade. I kind of like the fact that I applied it last because now it's helping me apply it just so much more precisely. I know exactly where I want to place it. I know exactly what I want to blend out. I don't know, I'm pretty pleased with myself right now. Just gonna blend it a little bit more into the center. I love blending a matte eyeshadow into a shimmery eyeshadow, especially when they're two different colors like the bronze and this blue. For some reason that effect doesn't come off dirty and it doesn't come off like you don't know what you're doing. Even if you're a makeup beginner, even if you're a newbie, you could probably make that transition look really good. Just gonna add a bit more of that matte blue right here. And I'm loving that. That is exactly what I was going for. Just a pinch more smoke on the brow bone. Pinch more blue in the transition, and boom. Ooh. I'm gonna take a clean brush, also Wayne Goss number 04, and just clean up this edge real quick. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So again, if you didn't catch it the first time, first I'm applying the matte blue directly to my fold and above that vibrant blue. Of course, I will re-emphasize the vibrant blue. Basically, I'm adding this shadow kind of in a diagonal, pulling it this way. I really want to create a smoky sort of cat eye illusion on my eyes today. I like to do that with a high ponytail. I feel like it always comes together and looks great. And I'm pulling out the color a little bit and then adding some more, blending it where it needs to be blended. This one is looking just a little bit more pulled out than this one. This one is looking more rounded. So let's pull this one out a bit more and let's add a bit more roundness to this one. Cleaning up right above. Beautiful. Beautiful. Smoke is very, very necessary. I did not know I needed all this smoke. Whew. Until I tried all this smoke. All right, I'm gonna go back to the vibrant blue. I'm gonna add a bit more of that to the very, very center. Now I can be a little bit freer with this color now that I know how much smoke I have on the lids. I can kind of pack it all over. Concentrating most of the color, of course, in the center, but still feathering it out into that bronze and into that matte. All right, to clean up, I'm gonna add a bit more of that shimmery champagne and just go over my brow bone. That is looking rather nice, but there is just a bit of blue eyeshadow fallout, which I'm not loving. So consider doing your eyeshadow first when it comes to anything that's blue in the pigment. All right, I am ready for the pencil liner. I'm gonna use the vibrant blue side and add a little inner corner wing. Do the same thing on the other eye. Oh, this is super duper duper pigmented. I was not expecting it. Really, really nice actually. And then I'm gonna take the other side and connect to the top. Love that. I'm gonna take the matte, blend out this line in the outer portion while keeping the inner portion very precise. I had no idea I was going for this today, but why not go for it today? I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this metallic, gonna sharpen that just a bit. I'm gonna use that to line my waterline. That's what's really gonna make my brown eyes pop. Gonna go back with the bronze just to re-emphasize this area here. Also try to keep that shape on a diagonal, and then go back with the blue and then blend that in. For the final touch, I'm gonna use the Feline Flick Shoto pen. I'm gonna re-emphasize this liner. I don't want it to be so harshly blue, and I also want to add falsies, so this will kind of help me masquerade. Also gonna wing that out. All right, so I'm gonna apply my mascara, my lashes, and my lips, and I will be right back for the final verdict. Okay guys, look is complete. Lashes, mascara, lips are on. On my lips, I'm wearing this new lip color from MAC called Yash. Yash, that is what it's called. Over stripped down lip liner, and my lashes are House of Lashes Iconic Looks. This is the final look. I quite like the way that it turned out. I feel like it's very fierce. It's very poppin'. On the other hand, I don't really see the pop of blue that I was sort of hoping for. I feel like with this super blue eyeshadow palette, the most vibrant, the most pigmented color was actually the matte smoky blue. Because this isn't a super bright, a super vibrant, rich color, it actually kind of made the whole look seem a little bit dark. Whereas I really wanted this blue to pop, and no matter how much I was trying to apply it on, it just couldn't compete against that smoke. That being said, here's my verdict. I think for $53, this palette, although beautiful and although really, really good quality, I would say it's pretty limited. Yes, certainly you can create different versions of the eye look that I have on my face right now, but it will still be within this color scheme, and that's just that. For $75, however, you can get Charlotte Tilbury's Starry Eyes to Hypnotize palette that I reviewed a few months ago, and although it doesn't have that super vibrant blue, it has a really gorgeous smoky black, and there's just a lot more variety. If you're someone who is willing to spend $53 on one single eyeshadow look, then this is probably a palette that you would gravitate towards. However, if you're more like me and you want variety and you want options, then let me tell you, Charlotte Tilbury definitely has other options out there. I will say that I really did enjoy this dual-ended super blue pencil liner. I thought both the matte and the metallic pencils on this pencil were great. They performed great. They were super pigmented. As you can tell, the metallic blue is really sticking to my waterline. It's not moving, and it's actually probably the star player of this blue collection for brown eyes. Yes, it does make my eyes look a little bit more vibrant, but it's not what I was expecting. That is the truth. I can't really give this collection a fair grade. I think you heard all of my thoughts and you heard all sides of the story. That is my final story, and I am sticking to it. Although I do like the look and I think it's quite pretty. It even made this hair look a little bit more sophisticated than before. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. Definitely let me know what you want to see next. Check out my Instagram stories where I still conduct my weekly, sometimes more than weekly, unboxings on my Insta stories. That's where I kind of like to do a first impression or a first look at some of the latest makeup collections. I also like to do a lot of polls asking you guys what you want to see next on my YouTube channel, so I hope you do check it out. Anyway, I'm out and about. I love you guys. Check out some of my other videos right here. Remember to subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next one.